Let's see. Let's go live. There we go. Stop, ladies and gentlemen, Accolon here. And of course, welcome back to each and every one of you. If you're watching this as a VOD, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. If you're watching us over on YouTube, please remember to hit the like button. And also click the link in the description down below, because it's better when it's live. That's the nature of live streams. They're not always that great watching offline. And if you are watching the VOD, please let me know what time of the day would actually suit you for a stream. Not because I'm going to stream that time, but because it'd be interesting to know how many of you can't actually make it to the streams due to time conflicts and whatnot, and would actually prefer a different stream time. I'd love to know. Anyways, it is a Sunday. Sunday is always a fun day because end of the week or end of the weekend, Monday is coming up, and we all know how we feel about Monday. Monday can suck a dick. That's what Monday can do. So yeah, hopefully, for the next few hours, I can entertain you. I can make your Sunday a little bit better, if it hasn't already been phenomenal, and send you on your way to go suffer throughout the week, because it's just how it goes, Ranger, how you doing, fam? I hope you're doing well. Lockdog, how you doing, fam? I'm good, man. I'm good. Thanks for asking. I only woke up hour ago, maybe hour and a half ago. Went to the store, got some mana brew, So I'm doing well. I'm doing well. It's also Sunday, which apparently that's my new stream day now. I don't know why. Because generally speaking, I don't stream on Sundays. I don't stream on Saturdays either. But apparently for the last 2 weekends, I'm now a weekend streamer. Who knew? I hope you're doing well, Lockdog. How's your weekend been, bro? We're just waiting for people to filter in, and then we'll probably log into Diablo. Because, well, why not? That's what we've been doing this entire weekend, is just playing Diablo. I've played a lot of Diablo this weekend, and I have to say, I've been really loving it. It's been good fun. I think the game is in a really good spot. Something occurred to me yesterday, actually. We may not even be playing the actual version of Diablo 4 that will be launching. We may be playing a previous sort of stable build, so to speak. So the game might be completely different when it finally launches. Abaddon, how you doing, bro? Had good weather here and was almost the whole day outside. Lock, where are you from? Session prepping for COC. COC? Why does that sound familiar, Ranger? COC, what's that? Call of Cthulhu. Oh, shit. Wait, what do you mean session prepping? While we're waiting for numbers, Echo, you fancy looking at some Golden Demon winners? Looking at some of the Golden Demon winners. What the hell is that, Abaddon? TTRPG? A tabletop RPG. I didn't know there was a tabletop RPG for Call of Cthulhu. I know Call of Cthulhu, the book, right, from H.P. Lovecraft. I genuinely did not know that it was also a tabletop RPG. Although, if it's anything based on H.P. Lovecraft's book, holy crap. Golden Demon is Games Workshop's painting competition they hold each year. Some sexy models. Oh, yeah. Abaddon, link, please. Let's check that out. Alright, so I'm assuming here's every incredible Golden Demon winner at Warhammer World. So it's literally just minis that people painted and then submitted. Oh, this is really cool. Where's the loyalists, though? Why does this not look real? Like, the paint they used almost makes this look cartoony. Voicey, how you doing, bro? The Dark Lord, how you doing? Just got Twitch warning, I see. I am 5 minutes late as usual. Traxton, how you doing, bro? And here we have some squads. The hell squad is that? I see humans, but then I see whatever the hell that is. I don't know what that is. That almost looks like an orc kind of thing. Oh. Squad silver? Not bad. Although, I will say, Go God Mozart, how you doing, bro? I will say it doesn't really fit the grim dark feeling for me. I don't get why this guy would have won. Because it's very not grim dark. It's very cartoony, the ones they chose here. How is this a vehicle? I'm sorry, what? This is a vehicle? This looks like an actual human being. What it looks like is some kind of Nurgle-inspired... Yeah, it's like Nurgle something. Although I guess that makes sense. The Nurgle beings do weird shit. A lot of their tanks are like actual fleshy things. Or creatures that's been turned into things. For example, when the Nurgle army arrives on Ajax, which, Mortarion wants to rename to Bastiliax, or Bastiliax, they arrive on ships that is actually creatures. Like, it's demon creatures that they arrive on, and they literally sit inside these demon creatures. Oh my god, this is cool. Oh. Dude, this isn't bad. Why do people like painting orcs so much? Large models. What's this? Is that a Necron? No. Tyrannid. This is some Tyrannid thing, right? It looks Tyrannid-like. I don't know what it is, but it looks like it could be a Tyrannid of some kind. This is Chaos model? What kind of Chaos is this? It's not Nurgle. Zeech, maybe? Fun Doobie, how you doing, bro? Thanks for the first chat. Really appreciate that. What? Lord Discordant, I believe? Okay, but who is Lord Discordant? Where does he fit into? Like, whose demon is he? Or which demon lord does he serve? Taken game. He's Chaos Undivided. Right, that makes sense. That makes sense. Because he doesn't seem to fit any of the themes of the actual 4 Chaos Gods. Where are the loyalists? I just want to see loyalist stuff. This looks Laneshian. The snake thing. It almost reminds me of Fulgrim kind of thing. Although it could also be Tyrannid, I guess, because it looks like a worm thing rather than a snake thing. But this is sort of what I would imagine Fulgrim to look like in his new snake form. Goblin. Oh yeah, okay. I wanted to say, what the fuck is this? And then it's an Age of Sigmar. Okay, that makes a lot more sense. Oh my god, I don't want to see Age of Sigmar stuff here. I don't care for Age of Sigmar. Everyone knows that Warhammer 40k is where it's at. Although I must say that Warhammer Fantasy does have some cool looking fucking models. The thing that puts me off about fantasy is the fact that everyone is on the same planet. There's no space travel in fantasy, which is one of the things that really gripped me about 40k is the space travel stuff. If you like a more grimdark style, this guy's grimdark series is sexual. sexual.
When I kicked off my Grimdark series with this Blood Angel, I did not expect that hundreds of people would like it so much that they wanted to try it out on their own miniatures. When I asked my viewers to submit their results 2 months after the release of the video, I was blown away by the response. I received over 300 submissions. Of course, it never had the reach or impact that Slapchop had because it's way more niche, but it still made me extremely happy that there was so much positive response. When I heard about Slapchop, I thought it was just the latest buzzword in mini painting that someone made up for marketing purposes. Stuff like that happens all the time, and I didn't research it any further. Then I realized that this was just something that someone came up with to speed up their painting and, even more importantly, to have fun with painting.
Really not bad for a few hours work, and it's so fun and easy to do.
And isn't this exactly what we should aim for when painting? Making it feel fun and not like a chore. Just like Slapchop, my Grimdark approach was not something new, as it merely combined already existing techniques and brushstrokes to create a vision,
Dude, I so desperately want to start painting my own shit, but I just know that I have no talent when it comes to shit like this. I have no talent. So oh my god, it will probably end up looking so bad if I ever did that. AK Cruiser, how you know, bro? The beeps comes from space, I believe. The slan, I think. Yeah, but it's not the same as Warhammer 40k, is it? Good YouTubers, this guy has won a number of golden demons before. Fast forward a bit, there's a tutorial in this video for Grimdark Ultramarine.
Desired end result. And for me, that end result was something like this, which is a large-scale Ultramarine created by Chris Clayton years ago, who won multiple Slayer swords. Obviously, this Ultramarine borrows techniques from scale modeling, like the Salt technique, to create weathered blue armor and something a little more innovative when using some sort of crackle medium for the white shoulder guard. All of this is not necessarily compatible with the Warhammer 40k scale, so I had to come up with different ways to create something similar. These Marines with battered armors captured in the middle of...
I like this more than the nice-looking armors. The next Q&A will probably be on Tuesday or so, Dark Lord. I haven't decided yet. Yeah, I definitely like the weathered look more. You know, because these guys are consistently, perpetually in war. You expect their armors to look weathered, you know. And it's not just any war. Most of these guys are fighting in perpetual, like, acid rain and demon rain and just shit trying to eat through your armor. So it makes sense that it would look absolutely terrible. Who's the yellow guys, though? Have I learned about the yellow guys before and just completely forgot? Imperial Fists. Why are they yellow, though? This is probably the worst camouflage ever. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying blue and red is somehow great camouflage. I'm just saying that of all the camouflages you could choose, choosing yellow is probably not the best one. Specialists are not really much needed to blend in, so their enemies know they're coming. I guess that's as good as what is any, right? They want to make sure you know it's them that's fucking up your castles and your strongholds.
Long crusades, no rest, no time to restore their armors like they should. Are just a combination of ideas that I wanted to combine into a result that I had in mind, that I would enjoy painting and that I would be happy with when finished. Just like my Blood Angel, I started this Ultramarine from a black base coat and gave it a base layer of brown. Some very dark brown. And then I moved on to applying the typical blues that are associated with Ultramarines. But one thing I learned during painting all of these different chapters is that you need to adapt the approach when switching out the main colors. So here, instead of going for the almost black underpainting that worked for the Blood Angel, I realized that I had to do something different for this Ultramarine. And don't get me wrong, this looks perfectly fine if you like it, and I could have stained all the edges with a red-brown like I show here,
hey,
but for the sake
of
a start-to-finish tutorial, I completely started over. One thing I noticed over the years is that I'm weird when it comes to art and artistic expression. My tastes and preferences constantly change, and that's why I'm always looking for new ways to paint my minis, and that's why I'm getting bored if my style doesn't constantly evolve. And this personality trait is also the reason why my walls have been relatively empty for the longest time. I just can't decide. I also hate committing to one style when it comes to hanging art on my walls. Of course, I'm a self-absorbed YouTuber, that's why I put my own art there, but what if I want them to look different tomorrow? I also hate permanent mounting systems. These are basically glued on, and I don't want to drill into my walls either. This is concrete, and what if I mess up the mounting and I'm stuck with a tilted picture forever? Luckily, this video's sponsor Displate has swooped in to solve all of these problems for me. Let's appreciate the freaking quality on these for a second. The prints are amazing, sharp
I do
and
actually
crisp,
think
and
I
they are
would
done
go-
on these metal canvases that just snap to your walls due to their amazing mounting system.
I would
They feature
actually
designs
use
by
this
many
blade.
pop culture staples, as well as over 40,000 different artists.
Do they have
which means
Warhammer
you can
40K
choose from
stuff?
over a million
This blade.
designs, so you'll never get bored staring at your walls again.
Are you staring at your wall again?
No. Finally, I can unleash my inner nerd. I put some of the greatest artworks that have influenced me over the years on my walls. The good thing is, if I ever get bored, I can just replace them with...
Abaddon, how is it deadly when it falls? Unless you're living in a fucking cathedral, right? Where that thing is like 30 meters up in the air and it could slice you. The worst that could happen if it falls off your normal wall is it might like land on your toe and you might go, ow, ow, ow. That's a bit sore. Oh shit, fuck. I'm good again. It's not gonna like slice through your foot and suddenly you have no toes left or anything. Unless, of course, your house is like the biggest house in the entire world. Then maybe. But it's not going to be high up enough to even gain speed enough to cause shit. Deadly was sensationalist. Basically, it'll take a chunk out of anything below it. I don't even think it would. I don't even think it would. Can't get my authors want to stay up. Shit. So they do actually. So basically, if you're gonna go with this plate, you have to change out the magnets, is what you guys are saying.
other designs in a
Get
few
better
seconds.
magnets,
Mounting your displays is
effectively.
super easy. Just clean the walls with these wipes they sent you, stick the leaf on, and place the magnet on top. Ready to go. The unique mounting system will let you adjust the plates easily, which makes crooked pictures on the wall a thing of the past. I also got this cute little tiger motif for my son's room, and as he grows and his interests change, we can switch them out until he finally realizes that this is the best stuff to put on your walls. If you want your walls to get a premium upgrade as well, you can check out Displayed and browse the multitude of awesome designs using my link in the description to receive up to 37% off of your purchase. And besides your wall looking awesome from now on, you're also supporting this channel in the process.
I do hate the fact that we now have 3 people in chat that basically said their posters fall off. Like, they don't last. And I'm assuming that is actually a thing. What I hate about that is if you're a company and so many YouTubers push this product, right? Let's be fair. How many YouTubers do you know that have done a fucking Displayed ad at this point? And not a single one of those YouTubers have ever stood up and said, hey, hold on. Displayed. Fix your magnet system. I'm not going to tell my community about this if it doesn't fucking work. Because what's the point? Right? It's actually one of the reasons I have never accepted another ad from Manscaped. I don't want to badmouth the company. Their product is really good. I've been using it literally for about a year. One problem though. The blades are now starting to get dull. What do you do when the blades get dull? Nothing. There's nothing you can do. You have to buy a new one. Unless they've finally changed it. But when I decided not to go with them again, it was because I realized, hold on, they don't sell the blade separately. You can't go and say, right, I need, a replacement blade for the one I have. And it's life. It isn't gonna stay sharp forever. So that's I don't know. It's a little weird to me that so many YouTubers don't actually demand that they add a second magnet or make the magnet stronger. I agree with you that the YouTubers not giving pushback to this is still pumping the product. Well, the thing is, so many YouTubers will basically just say, well, you know, it's not my problem and you should do your own research. But there is where I say, if you accepted a sponsorship from a company and you're telling your community to use that sponsorship, then you should be doing the research for them. Because your community trusts you to give them a good review on a product that you're being paid for to market. That's why they follow you. I don't think there's many people that follow YouTubers that they just know this guy's a scumbag and they don't care because, well, why not?
I had my new base color applied. That would be the underpainting, which would create the weathering effect. I needed to build up the blues, and for the sake of contrast, since I can't quite shade all of this blue, with wanting the brown to still show in the recesses and on the edges, I had to mix in a bit of Cantor blue with my McCrack blue base layer. Using a sponge to apply the color helps with creating that weathered and battered paint effect, because it creates irregularity in the blue layer and leaves some of the brown to shine through. Wherever I couldn't reach with the sponge, or where using the sponge would destroy any layers that I already applied, I used the brush to stipple on my initial blue mix. It's harder to mimic the texture, but it's doable and also decently fast. Of course, if your main goal is speed, just stick to the sponge. Personally, I just like the control that the brush gives me in these situations. And generally, I don't mind taking a bit longer. Next I was using pure McCrack blue, and as you can see I'm covering less area than before, and with each new layer I make sure that the previous layer shines through to achieve that irregular weathered feeling. Here I'm using the brush again, but of course you could just use the sponge instead. Just that initial first highlight layer shows how the final result will come together and how it looks really good with comparably little effort.
Abaddon, I'm with you there. I like
highlighted.
It's a grimdark universe. The models should fit the grimdark look.
With this first layer, I switched to Calgar blue, again covering less and less area. And I make sure the shapes receive a credible highlight.
And this looks phenomenal, actually.
Light more like you would on a spherical shape.
This looks so
and
good.
Give the leg highlights more typical for a cylindrical object. I'm making sure areas facing up receive more light, like the apex point here on this extension of the knee pad, and I do the same thing for the knee itself.
Dude, I would literally not think about that. I would just not even think that that is a thing I need to do.
For the final highlights, I needed a color that was significantly brighter, so I mixed Calgar blue with wolf gray, applied a few pixels with my sponge and checked whether or not it might be a bit too bright, and then adjusted the mix to where I was happy. Obviously,
it makes it look like the paint is chipping off.
Because for the weathered effect, I needed these to remain dark. But I touched on all of these higher up parts and any flat areas that face directly up. And also a lot of these inverted edges where you would not expect a lot of mechanical damage. This layer is important because it adds a lot of the contrast that we need. It almost ties everything together, it makes the miniature come alive and feel like there's some actual light shining on this 3-meter tall giant.
What color is their swords, usually? It's not black,
Just
is
like
it?
when Slapchop entered the stage, the reactions I got to this technique were mixed. So who cares if someone on the internet doesn't like the way you paint your toy soldiers? It's always a good idea to stay open and see whether or not you can draw inspiration or value from a painting approach. And if you can't find any value in it, then that's perfectly fine too. There's tons of different ways to paint your minis, you just have to find the one that makes you happy. I gave both the chain sword and the bolt pistol casing a consistent layer of white and then started to create a pattern of bands on them with a dark grey mix. With the new Primaris Marines and especially their gear, I get less of an archaic vibe from them, but more the feeling of modern technology. Kind of like how sci-fi artists imagine weapons and fighting gear in the not so far future. And I took some inspiration for the colors and shapes of my freehands from these artworks. I wanted to use one of the new Strikeforce Agastus minis for this video, by the way, and do the rocket launches in this design, which would have been awesome, but I didn't get my hands on them until yesterday, and I just can't film and edit a video like this in one day. I really like the more high-tech neatness compared to the hazard stripes I used on other minis. If you want to see just the standard red casing on these weapons, you can watch my Black Templar video. Before adding more colors to this, I added some quick and basic chipping with a sponge, using the same color and then intensifying the wear by adding more to all of the edges.
I don't know if white is the right color.
First dragging the brush along to leave some thinner lines, and then pressing the brush on harder on some parts to make these lines wider, just to have a bit more of a variety. Then using Contrast Imperial Fist, which is transparent, which makes it perfect for this job, I just stained the two stripes in the front yellow. Contrast paint being transparent, also retaining the chips, I just painted on, and generally makes adding this bit of yellow a matter of 10 seconds. At this point I also wanted to finish the decals before I move on to the next weathering step for the armor, because they would have to be integrated with that. I applied them to the shoulders and used Microset and Microsole like usually to make them conform to the shapes better, and then used matte varnish to knock down the shine and smooth out the surface. And then as usual I used some sponge chipping for that painted on effect. Next I gave all of the metallic parts, even the ones I wanted gold, like the chest eagle and the shoulder trims, a base layer of dark aluminium.
Oh my god, bro. Like this is actually
if you watched my Black Templar video, then you know that I'm not a huge fan of gold metallics. So I developed a much simpler approach for my golds, which ironically also looks a lot better, at least in my opinion. So after applying a base layer of silver metallics, I stained them with a mix of contrast paint and inks for a deep and saturated rich gold tone. This works extremely well, and if you watch my last painted like the box art video, you saw that you can use a large variety of contrast paints or inks for doing this. Here I went for a mix that had more yellow in it, but an intense yellow base layer, and as I shaded the golds more, I added burnt sienna ink to add that orange red hue. I also added some darker colors eventually, but more on that in a minute. One product I always wanted to try was the Vallejo model washes. They're still acrylics, because as you probably know, I don't want to use oils or enamels for my Grimdark minis, but they have some interesting properties as you are going to see here shortly. I started with a few washes over the dark areas of the blue armor, and I also washed the white parts of the weapons to give them some staining. However, the build-up was a bit slow, and I know that it says for light colors, but there was not a lot of stain even on these whites, which was a bit disappointing. I will give them one more try with the airbrush in the future, maybe that allows for more controlled and even application, but this just looked a bit lackluster. So to get closer to my desired result, which was to stain these particular areas with a more reddish tone, I added some burnt sienna ink to the Vallejo wash, which resulted in deeper shadows and richer color. One amazing property the model wash has though is that even if it looks dry, you can wipe it away again with a wet brush. And not forever, but at least for a while. Kind of like enamels can be wiped away with thinner. And this becomes especially convenient for cleaning up the highlights, while we can retain these blackened edges like you can see on the middle part of the abdominal armor, or on the shoulder guards and the top of the helmet.
So it makes it look dirty.
Like I said, I'd show you a tiny bit more in regards to the gold I painted. And here I added more sienna to the one wing of the eagle for more variety, as well as the trims to make them more colorful. While I had the paint on my brush, I also did some last touch-ups to the white parts, which were still a bit lackluster after the brown Vallejo wash. And to round out the weathered effect, I used white aluminium for some bright metallic highlights on the especially exposed areas of the armor.
How long does it take him to do this, do you think? No way he's doing this in a single day. No chance.
And also to create some really bright reflections on the gold parts. Using silver as a highlight on gold desaturates the highlights again, which makes it more appropriate for the grimdark theme in my opinion. To finish up the mini, I quickly glued some soil to the base and covered it in one layer of paint plus a wash and a dry brushed highlight, and then drowned everything in pigments. I also dusted up the feet a bit. I always feel like this is a big part of grimdark, making sure the mini looks like it's part of the environment it is in, which is usually dirt. I also quickly did the eyes in my usual pattern, starting with a dark green contrast wash and just highlighting the lenses in a pretty straightforward way,
Team
and then
Tau
adding a
troops
very
take me a
basic
day or
OSL
two.
effect on the edge of the eye
Yeah, but
sockets of
isn't
the
Tau
helmet.
just white and red? Grofile?
And here's the result. What do you think? Do you like or hate it? Should I have used Slapshot instead? And let me know which chapter I should do next. If you liked this video and you want to see the origins of the style,
Good
you can
God,
check
man.
out my Blood Angels video. Or if you want to
That
see
looks
this approach
just-
adapted to a bright base color, just click here. Thanks for watching, keep pushing that pigment, and see you next time.
That looks so good. Wow. Yeah, it looks absolutely phenomenal. Holy shit. I'll give this a like. This was really good. Look at the blood on the bayonet on the Imperial Fist one. It was really clever how he made it. Which one? You mean this?
Sponsored by Epic Basing. Link and discount code in the description. Whenever I asked my fellow pigment pusher, white leaves a very particular speckling options to shade when applying brown shade or just the darker yellow. I decided to go with Nastreg yellow and whipped out the airbrush. I thinned the contrast paint about 50-50 with AK acrylic thinner and sprayed on the shadows from
Near
below.
the
I guess
end.
you could say that to fill the gaps and draw everything together, I used some structure paste. I'm using AK Interactive, but whatever.
I'm assuming it's here. Okay, here we go.
Brown ink
It's making
to
blood.
shift the color more towards realistic blood. You could also use black. Just try finding a mix that works for you. Once I was happy with the shade of the color, I added some clear Uhu glue, which allows me to create strings of blood and gore. I stirred the mix until I was happy with the consistency. It's totally okay for the purpose if it ends up a bit grainy. Our guy
my God,
here
that
probably
looks
did not
exactly
conduct
like
a clean
blood.
surgery. The goal is to stir the mix until you can pull these strings. However, you can also stir too long, as you can see here, because the blob I picked up is not sticking to the base. Don't worry, it takes a bit of practice to find the perfect middle way, and once my mix was perfect, I snapped a bit onto the base and also added a blob to the bayonet. Then I pulled most of the material I added to the blade down until the two pulls connected.
Holy
To make the scene
shit.
extra gory, I added some more of the blood to the blade and the base, but be careful, it's easy to overdo the effect. To tie the mini and its surroundings together even more, I went back to the AK liquid pigments. Particularly, I wanted to try these white dust pigments, but somehow
that
the
is
mix was
quite
too thin,
insane.
even though I shook.
Wow. That is insane. Also looks just absolutely phenomenal. Just looks so good. I don't have this skill, man. I don't even know where I would start with most of this. Like, if I tried, I don't think I would know how to start. Want a hint? I can share a video or two. Father Nurgle, how you doing, bro? Yeah, you're welcome to. If you want to get into it, watch those and just give it a go. You'll get better in time. I'm sure I will have it on. I mean, it is something that I've wanted to get into for a while now. It's definitely something that I've wanted to get into. So I might actually just do it and get it over with. Yeah, pull the trigger. Forgot about the name change. Mythhammer here. Mythhammer, how you doing, bro? For fuck's sake, are you for real right now? Twitch is having a fucking mental breakdown. There we go. Painting streams? Hey, if I get the... If I get some models, I'd be very happy to do a painting stream so that you guys can judge me and tell me how wrong I'm doing everything. Because why wouldn't you want to see a guy that's never painted anything in his fucking life paint minis? That just makes sense, right? Wait, there's a quest here. Be ready to waste your first models by painting? Yeah, I'm gonna lose all of them. Like, I can see myself sending it eventually to someone else.
An outsider. I could use your help. A dying knight mistook me for his confessor. He spoke of sacrilegious things. He said his party of knights found a secret to life eternal. A red chalice. Said the bishop leading them ordered them to drink of it. Deep. He confessed they shelter now in a place he called the Sanguine Chapel. The chalice must be retrieved, and I must leave. Find me at the Bear Tribe camp when you have it.
Mike, sure. What build is absolutely broken? Do you want me to open my talents and see, so you can tell me what goes where? I'll try out this absolutely broken build of yours. Because my build isn't too bad. I'm doing pretty good damage. Corpse explosion with blood mist Lego. Oh yeah, this is great, Mike. I love when people say that to me. We've spoken about this before. It's that thing of just stop being poor, bro. Like, give me a build that you need a Lego for, right? And then go, bro, it's absolutely broken. You have to try it. Yeah, I don't have that Lego. Yeah, but you have to try it, bro. It is a broken fucking build. Just stop being poor, bro. Just get the Lego. I mean, why don't you want to get the Lego? Pretty much, right? Digit Mark, how you doing, bro? We'll take the wand. Why not? Echo, missed your presence. Not sure if you were away or if I kept missing you. Hope you're doing well. From Inthor, how you doing, bro? No, I mean, I've been here the whole time. I've been streaming the whole time, although I have changed my stream schedule, so that might be it, actually. Oh, did we do this dungeon already, or? I think we did do this dungeon. No, but this is a level... Oh, this might be a tough dungeon to do, though. Are we gonna try? Let's go. Sure, we have done this dungeon, though. If you see a chest on it, you didn't do it yet? Oh. Okay. But I'm also not a sorcerer, so it's not as if I don't know how much shit I'm gonna be able to get from this dungeon, except for gear, obviously. I tried to do my first dungeon last night as a barbarian. Holy shit, did that not go well. Like, that did not go well, boys, at all. Man, I died so many fucking times. Unnecessary. Oh shit, here we go. Amulet. Fucking hell, how many things? Oh wait, don't go. Don't go. Let's pick up our amulet. This is a Lego. You've gotta love the fucking look of that. Okay, let's see. What is this Lego? You have 21% increased critical strike chance against injured enemies while you are healthy. You gain 41% crowd control duration. Okay, well, I can't crowd control anything, but I do think I have a sneaky suspicion, chat, that this is better than what I have right now. Of course, I could be completely wrong, but I do think that this is better than what I have. This is definitely not just melee, though. I mean, you already have damage reduction from close enemies, so if they do get on you, that's really good. Oh, yeah, and they do have... My skeleton mages can actually stun. You're right about that. The other thing is the cooldown reduction that is actually pretty good. And then the +1 rank of all corpse skills. Although I must say... How many corpse skills do I have? I don't think I have any corpse skills. It does give me +1 rank on corpse explosion. Shit, I have corpse explosion, boys. What do you know? Can you actually make a build out of corpse? Not really. Well, you can, but only much later. Corpse tendrils as well. Veins burst out of a corpse, pulling in enemies, stunning them for 4 seconds and dealing 52 damage to them. Shit, okay. I have... Wow, okay. Here we go. Grandma, how you doing, bro? Good to catch you live. Just wondering if you made a video discussing the possible Evoker 3rd spec, or if you haven't yet, how do you feel about it? I mean, to be fair, I made a video about the possible Evoker 3rd spec when Evoker was first announced, right? I know there's more information that's come out since, so I should probably... Oh, for fuck's sake, stop being on me. The corpse explosion actually does a fuck ton of damage. This was a mace. Dagos, how you doing, bro? Prophet Scott, how you doing? Are you enjoying the beta? Loving it. I mean, it's... Am I lagging? Yeah, okay, so we're lagging like fucking crazy. Jesus, look at the lag here. Hello? gee. Okay, fuck me. Worst mistake of my life picking that up, whatever the hell that was. Lagging again. Alright, Blizzard. You might need to fix this. First into leveling, I went a bit of an addict and got all to 25 on hardcore and 3 died to the world boss. Oh, shit. Yeah, I've been taking it very sort of chill. It's beta, right? So I don't like...
I'm not ready yet.
Dude, okay, this is so fucking annoying, man. The lag is very real at the minute. Let's just see if things calm the fuck down. Would love to chat. I'm not Mike shy, so would love to have a little discussion with you all in voice. Prophet Scott, yeah. I mean, Tofu, you bastard. 2 months part of the DJ Nation. Appreciate you, fam. Thank you, thank you, thank you. GPU think this game is optimized like the Russian army? I mean, I would be able to see on my stream if it's a GPU issue, right? Because my stream would start to struggle. If it is a GPU issue. This seems to be very much a lag issue. So then, what was that lever supposed to do? Okay, I don't know if this game is actually fucking playable at this point. Not gonna lie to you. Garmo, I think that's a good idea, honestly. Okay, so I genuinely don't know how to continue this. I mean, technically speaking, I pulled the lever. Oh, there's another second lever. So then, okay, that opens it. In that room, you gotta activate? Yeah. The lag is real. This is like playing from South Africa, playing WoW back in the old days. Yeah, I know. This isn't playable. Why is that lag? Is the lag world... Like, is it world lag? Gonna see if I teleport out. If that makes a difference here. Thought smoke, oh yeah. I think a few people have had issues like this. Yeah, but we didn't have any issues like this for the longest time. Yeah, the lag, okay, never mind. The lag problem seems to be everywhere right now. I'm still lagging, by the way. So you can see none of my demons are actually following. Now they're coming. Kind of moving around, doing their thing. Yeah, I don't think Diablo is playable right now. Which is actually fucking sad, because I really wanted Diablo to be playable right now. But no, to answer your question from earlier, I don't... Yeah, well, you can see that I'm having problems. I didn't play the beta too much. Oh yeah, Mike, it's the town that's the problem. It's not like I literally just lagged inside a dungeon as well, and the lag just continues. It is the town. You're absolutely correct. Somehow the dungeon lag was not real. I I didn't play the beta too much, so I didn't go no life like some other people did, right? Because at the end of the day, it is just a beta, and I don't want... I do this with WoW nowadays as well. I refuse to no life betas, and I refuse to play like PTRs and stuff, because I want to be able to enjoy the game when it finally comes out. The only reason I'm continuing going, and the only reason I want to get to level 20 is because there's a gift, right? There's some shit that you get if you get to level 20. But other than that, I don't think I'm going to go much further, because I want to be able to enjoy the game when it finally launches. Because, I mean, for some people it's fine, but for someone like me, the reason I play Diablo is for the story. I know, weird, right? But I only play for the story. So for me, it's sort of like, I don't want to ruin the story for myself. I can't even fucking move here. Prophet Scott, you'd be surprised how few people actually play things like Diablo for the story. Most people play ARPGs really for the skill and, you know, blowing shit up. My friend is one of those guys. He loves playing Diablo, but only because he likes blowing shit up and he likes going for weird builds. I only play for the story. I generally speaking don't do the end game stuff, like the rifts and stuff. I don't give a shit about that. Those aren't fun for me. What's fun is the story. Diablo 3 story really did feel rushed. It felt like it was sort of like an afterthought. It's one of the reasons I didn't like Diablo 3 was because 1 and 2 had this phenomenal story. And then 3 comes around, and its story isn't bad. I mean, it's still a Diablo story, but it's like the story is sort of like just an afterthought. It's like, oh, we should probably have a story here as well, right? You know, we should probably have a story. And that's not Diablo. Diablo has a phenomenal story. Why do you fuck it? You know, work on it. Make sure the story fucking rocks. Got all further content expansions. I mean, yeah. Didn't they promise that Diablo 3 would have had 2 expansions and it ended up just having the 1? Alright, boys, the lag's gone. Fuck it. Although, for some reason, there is still a lot of slowing going on. Wait, is the stream effing now? Please don't tell me that. So important in games like this? Oh yeah, immersion is everything. How you doing, boys? Nice. What's this? Blast Wave Shrine. Let's go! Apparently some blast wave thing is going on here. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Easy. Oh shit, just run. Pull everything! Jesus. Alright, can't pull anything anymore. Or can't pull everything anymore. Deckard got shafted. I don't know how I feel about the whole Deckard Kane, by the way. Like, shafting him just felt like such a poorly thought out idea. I mean, it's Deckard Kane, right? Stay a while and listen. Bloodstone. Oh, return it to the pedestal. Did you get a chance to use the Necromancer class? I'm busy using it as we speak. I could have sworn something dropped along this route, but I might be wrong. Jesus. Good catch. Good catch, boys. Something dropped. I'm pretty sure of it. I heard something drop in the previous encounter. Can't be sure, though. Didn't get a chance. Not going to download 70-something gigabytes again? Dude, why not? The game's really good, man. Fuck, now it becomes choice time. Do we spend in corpse explosion or no? Iron Maiden or corpse explosion? I think we're gonna go with Iron Maiden. Yeah, because we're almost full with Iron Maiden, so may as well do that one. Okay, there's still a whole room here we have not explored. Inarius was phenomenal design-wise, both aesthetic and function. It was never the best. D3 was all able sage, which is annoying. D1, D2 was gear plus skills and mechanics, while D3 was base geared to do the most damage. Mechanics and the abilities are forced on you. I can see that. Okay, so this is the room where the Bloodstones have to go. And I'm assuming from this room, everything else really follows. Do you play 1007 yet? Oh, yeah. I'm playing it as we speak. I just play a lot of it offline, but yeah, I'm... Now go screw yourself, bitch. Oh my god, okay. There's a big boy there, boys. Get on the big boy. I still really haven't been able to taste my metal. Please, for the love of all that is holy, can you please tell me when Q&As are, like day and hour, because I haven't been able to reach one in months. Mankind Jack, it's always during this time. That's all I can tell you, but I can't give you an exact day because I don't have an exact day. But it's always during this time. So I would say best time to check out for is keep an eye on Discord, because I will always let you know on Discord when Q&A happens. Next week's Q&A will be on Tuesday. Tuesday, 7 to 8 o'clock. So we'll start either 7 or 8 o'clock, depending on how long people take to show up. Fuck that guy. Dude, what? I never get, like... Mannequin Jack, you're very welcome, bro. Sebi's such a beast. Dude, I watched Sebi's stream last night, and he was basically challenging the whole Elden Ring community to PvP. And he's the idea was, if you PvP him and you win, he gifts a sub to his channel, right? I watched that man effectively just beat everyone the whole time. Streaming on YouTube, maybe you might have more viewers there. Feels like you have more viewers and larger community there. Mankind Jack, I don't even know how many viewers I have now, so I have no idea of knowing. I don't know how many viewers I have in general, and I don't care. I genuinely don't give a fuck about how many viewers I have. I don't have it enabled. I have no way of seeing. I just do whatever the hell I like. And, I mean, I have a community here on Twitch. So if I streamed on YouTube, what do the community on Twitch do? Are they now forced to come join me on YouTube? That doesn't seem fair. None of this is really good. Yeah, no point in even trying to upgrade. Like at the same time somehow? You can't if your partner. Like if I could do that, that would be fine. But if your partner, you're not allowed to stream to both at the same time. Twitch does not allow that. What the hell are you screaming about? I'm also interested in D4 in-game as D3 Constant Rifts was... I have a feeling with dungeons now actually being a thing. Dungeons, world bosses, and then most likely raids eventually will be the end game. Although that's just... I have no way of confirming that. I just think that that's what it might be. Skeletal mages. Cold mages attack will chill enemies, eventually freezing them in their tracks. So this is almost like a more... Let's go for freeze and then... Let's do that. Give me essence. Not that I spend a lot of my essence, but it should be fine. The beta test for the world boss was pretty solid. Was very tough. Okay, corpse explosion, even without a legendary, is pretty fucking OP. I should probably raise some... Okay. Let's get KFC, double for beta access. Oh, yeah. But you can play... No, this is a free beta. Como. Yeah, it's free. This is the open beta.
I'm not ready yet.
Yeah, go screw yourself, bro. I have corpse explosion now. I am super OP. Wow, I'm being fucked. Oh my god, Sebi is still streaming. Of course Sebi is still streaming. Man has no life. Like, 0 life. I've never seen anything like it in my life. The dude is a machine. How many hours is it now? Like, what the fuck? How you guys doing? Just chilling. "19 hours. Man is a beast." I genuinely don't know how he does 19 hours, man. I don't know how he does it. Like, that is just a stupid amount of hours to stream. Beer, of course. Well, yeah, but I don't know if beer would be enough. Then again, I don't drink. Lunari, how you doing? Diablo, but it's just button smashing, clear NPCs. I don't get it. It's not just button smashing. Wait. We should have been full screen. What the fuck, guys? There we go. Much better. Why didn't you guys tell me that the screen was weird? What are you doing, chat? Cool as fuck. I just don't get the gameplay from watching it. So, Mike, thank you. I really appreciate you, you know, helping me out. So it's not just button smashing. It kind of is, but it also kind of isn't. So it really is skill when you get much later into the game. So if you get to like the end game, you have your build, right? And your build will influence how you play the game because every build will play differently. And then it's trying to figure out how to overcome very difficult enemies with your given build. Now, generally speaking, it's pretty simple to change your build. You just change your talents around. But once you start investing in a build, you have gear. And every piece of gear will be usually crafted towards a specific build. So it's not as easy as, oh, I'm struggling to get this boss done, I'll just change. No. Once you've gone down a specific path, it can take weeks in order to just change your build, because you'll have to start really working on a different build. You'll have to change all of the gems, all of the consumables, everything has to change. So it really is a game of min-maxing and then skill. True, Dagos? I mean, and as P-Dog said there, it's very addictive. So what are we summoning? Jesus. I'm not gonna lie, this is easy. Yeah, being a necromancer is just like, who gives a fuck, bro? Oh, here we go, boys. Ooh, okay. Very big downgrade on damage per second, but we gain attacks per second, so some attack speed there. Life on kill, that's not the best, but it's fine. +4 to all stats, that's really cool. +17 intellect, not bad. 2.5 damage over time, kind of suck because we don't have any real damage over time stuff. And then consuming a corpse increases damage of your next core skill by 9%, up to 45%. What exactly is a core skill? Is it this? This is core. So Blood Lance's damage will increase with corpse explosion. That's not bad. It's only a one-handed though. I don't have any other shields, do I? No. Ooh. Okay, here we go. Another ring as well. Will gain fire resistance and poison resistance, 7 life on kill, plus 4.5% cold damage, plus 2.5 lucky hit chance. The only thing here useful to me is the lucky hit chance, because cold damage, I don't think we have any. Yeah, we don't have cold magic. So this ring, useless. Yeah, right now this is not right, but hopefully we can make it work eventually. Wait, what am I doing? +1 rank of Sever. Yeah, I don't have that ability, so it doesn't matter. Can I leave now? I'm assuming I'm done with this dungeon. Yeah. Doesn't your Skelly Mage have cold ability? Oh yeah. Fuck. I chose cold. Man. This is what I mean. You have to keep a close eye on your build. Because my Skelly Mages do actually have cold ability. So which ring was it again? Was it this one? Yeah, so this, it won't increase my damage, but it will increase their damage. Although, actually, I'm not losing much by changing this ring anyway, so it's not a problem. I know, Outcast, but since I'm not playing with Sever, there's no need for that ring. I don't play with Sever, and I don't want to play with Sever. Oh my Jesus. Okay. Where the hell did that come from? Someone mind explaining to me why I got ambushed by literally the whole world? Necron? CDJ, how you doing, fam? Oh my god, okay. I need to change the corpse build. Because it is actually pretty cool. And very OP. Corpse explosion, plus blood mist. Only if you have the Lego though. Yep. Oh shit! Oh, look at you guys. Just fucking hanging out, I see. The moment in D3 using the Turgle Blood Nova build. Very nice build. Oh, tanks compared to melee rogue. Yeah, but rogue has always been a bit of a bitch. I'm pretty sure I'm not going the right way. Yeah, I'm not going the right way. This is where I need to go. So let's run down and out. Okay, but with the corpse build,
I need more time.
I don't really need... I don't need essence with corpse build. Because my corpse explosion doesn't really use essence. Once live, I'll definitely play Sork and Echo all the way. Yeah, I usually prefer playing... I prefer playing ranged. I'm not a huge fan of...
I need more time.
I'm not a huge fan of melee characters. If you don't need HP regen, if you delete it fast enough, I'll be leveling my Flurry Cold build. Flurry Cold build. You're talking about Rogue now, right? I do hope we get more classes in the future. Bro, we've only just fucking started. Oh, yeah, I should get keys, man. What other classes do you think they could possibly add, though?
I need more time.
Because I'll be honest with you, I don't see how many classes. Okay, so apart from Paladin, what else? Monk? So Paladin Monk, but then you're basically just re-adding everything that you had in D3. Except, did we have Paladins in D3? I can't remember. Witch Doctor is in the game? Oh, yeah, right. Witch Doctor could actually be added too. I played Witch Doctor in D3. But I only played Witch Doctor because I couldn't play... I couldn't play Necro. To imbue cold shadow poisons to your next two skills, with which freezes groups, and you do massive damage to stun child. I have a feeling that Rogue is eventually going to be the highest DPS dealer in the game. That's usually how it works with Blizzard. They add the Rogue, it's the weakest of all the classes, like it gets killed the easiest, but it does all the damage. They did that for a while with Wizard and Rogue. Wizard and Demon Hunter in D3.
I need more time.
Man, I love when Corpse Explosion just pops the fuck off. Oh shit, it's the big boy, look at him. Lol, bro. Lol, bro. My mage just froze the fuck out of him. Level 19. Oh shit, we're close to level 20, boys. Okay, so we need to get a crucial object. See, now I don't want to spend things in Iron Maiden anymore. Instead, I want to spend things in Corpse Explosion. Because that shit's whack. Yep. Corpse Explosion it is. What do you get for hitting level 20? There's some kind of free shit. I don't ask me. I don't know. Let me not even fucking try. What's the free thing you get, by the way? Ray Juve, how you doing? I can't remember what's the free shit you get again. I know there is free shit that you get, though. Oi, zombie boy, what the fuck are you doing? Needs major buffs. Druid DPS is shit. Yeah, because they're removing Druid. Like they should have, because fuck druids. I mean, I know that most of you don't like that, but that's just how it goes. I mean, why would you play a druid when you can play a necromancer? Makes no sense. Okay, this one. Is this better than what we have? I feel like it is. It gives +3 to all stats and cooldown reduction and thorns, which isn't horrible, but not bad either. I'll probably do that.
Fair trade.
I'm probably never gonna use these, but may as well fucking keep it. It's fine. What the fuck was the point including it in the beta if you can't taste it properly then? Because what would be the point of leaving it out of the beta? The druids need to realize how shit they are before the game launches. Otherwise, Blizzard would be accused of debating. Oh, Jesus, look at this guy. See, this is where Corpse Explosion could become problematic, I guess. Oh, never mind.
Bill of mortality. In the year of the light,
What the fuck is this?
We have buried 92 souls on these hallowed ground.
Why would you do this, Blizzard?
Abortive and stillborn. 7. Bleeding wounds.
So bad, bro.
4.
Come on.
Childbed. 2. Executed. 15. Frostbitten. 6. Old age. 1. Removal of blood. 54. Starvation. 3.
Okay, I don't mind the fact that there's a nice story there and voice messages and stuff. What I do not like is the fact that it takes up what little of my fucking screen I have. Like, seriously, like, come on. I like how my character just picks it up on his back. Here we go. Does a lot for immersion, to be fair. Where are those doors? It's here, right? It has to be. Oh my god, lag's fucking bad. Dude, it's something surreal when you're literally just standing here, like... you're just standing in the back, blowing up corpses. Get wrecked, boys. This door... It has to be here. But right, Akalon, I need to go back to studying law. 3 more months, and I graduate with my master's in nursing. Have fun with stream. Dagos, holy shit, bro. Well done. Good luck, man. Thanks so much for saying hello and for hanging out. I could really do with a bit more. Thought I opened this already. Kill treasure gobo? Did I? Where? Or did you, Mike? Because I saw one treasure goblin, but it ran very fast. Like, much faster than what I could ever fucking hope to catch it. What's this? Get wrecked, boys. Alright. Get wrecked, boys. Posted on Reddit. Get wrecked, boys. Get wrecked, boys. Man, the fact that taken out of context, that would sound so weird.
New blood.
Who the hell is that? For Rockies. I should watch that. Wow. Look at the sniper, fuck. Look at him. Lol, you got deleted, fam. Oh shit, no, that wasn't the bad guy. The bad guy's about to come. Shit. Oh, for fuck's sake, what the hell? Kill this guy. Quick, 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 quick. There's another clip. The bad guy's about to come. Stop clipping me out of context, boys. Stop being weird. Oh shit, Vladimir's here? Shit, what is this? Ooh. I mean, is this good at all? None of these legendaries are actually very good. So it's plus 8% damage to crowd-controlled enemies. My mages offer me that. We have Lucky Hit, up to a 3% chance to execute injured non-elites. 11% damage to close enemies. 11% damage to slowed enemies. Again, my mages would be really well. But this is what I lose. I don't think this is worth, to be honest. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna take that one. Oh, +1 rank to Blood Mist. 1/9, +3 to stats. Nope. I'm not replacing a Lego with nonsense. Also wanted to take the time and see you on for a change. Thanks for your vids. They are very entertaining and I watch them daily pretty much. Rajuv, thank you so much, dude. Really appreciate that. And I'm very glad to hear that you're enjoying it. I'm not always sure how people feel about the Q&A videos. Like, I really hope the Q&A videos are just as fun. Okay, I think this is the whole map. We can probably, yeah, we can go back. We have opened the whole map. Now it's just time to get to the boss boy. Leads to some good speculation. I have similar thoughts about some of the things going on in WoW as you. That's the point behind the Q&As, is to lead to some really cool ideas and cool thoughts for people. But, you know, I don't know how everyone feels about it. There's always going to be some element of people that don't like stuff like that. Dude, the only thing I need now is an ability that makes corpse explosion likely to create new corpses. Because I'm not sure if it actually does that. Channeling Shrine. Let's go, bro. Hey, boys. What are you guys doing?
I'm not ready.
%4 per point. There is a talent for it. It can give you 12%, I think. Yeah, I've seen the talent, but it would require me to respec entirely. So I have not done that yet. Well, I'm probably gonna have to respec eventually. So how the hell do I get through this? Alright, here we go, boys. Come on. I fucking hate that. Blast Wave Shrine. But I don't have any enemies left. Also, I'm not entirely... Oh, fuck it. Yep, no enemies left. No reason to even fucking be here. I should have picked this up previously. Let's see if we can actually get to an enemy with this. Here we go. Come on, asshole. Create a corpse. There we go. Not creepy at all. The Red Chalice. Okay, so we've got the Red Chalice back. Was that it? Assuming that was it. This isn't a dungeon, is it? Oh, it is. Okay. How far are we from... Oh my god, we're so close to level 20, boys. So close. I have the right chalice.
Thank the fates that you live. I will destroy the chalice, and with some luck, that will be the end of it. Thank you for all you've done. Please never speak of this again.
She's not gonna destroy it, is she? She's gonna use it for herself. Level 20, boys. This is it. Do we do the side quest, or do we just fucking leave the side quests and instead continue with the main quest? This is now A question for the ages. What the hell is this? Murmuring idols. What is this? I don't know what a murmuring idol is. What do you do with it? Can I carry any additional murmuring idols? They're your gambling currency. All right. Sin family, how you doing, bro? Yeah, I don't want to gamble. I'm good.
You need armor?
No, bro. I'm good. Thanks. What I need is...
Very nice.
Oh, shit. Here we go. It's a focus. This is obviously much better than the shield. I genuinely don't know what I do with all these gems. It's obols, not idols. It's an idol, bro. You can see it's an idol. What are you talking about? Healing potion upgrade. Item upgrade. Extraction and imprinting. Gem crafting. Alright. Okay, so everything is now unlocked, I'm assuming. Let's quickly go. It should be unlocked. Although it might not be unlocked for the beta. Where's that curiosity vendor? I want to upgrade my equipment.
Look at you. Buckles need reinforcing. This leather's cracked. What have you been getting yourself into, huh?
I thought I'd come here to
You
upgrade
live
my
or
gear,
die
not
by
be
the quality
fucking
of your
criticized my
equipment.
fashion style.
If you've the coin and materials, I can improve it for you.
Okay, well, do it.
What will it be?
Let's see. Repair my items. What can we upgrade? Should we try and upgrade this? I don't know if you can. What does it upgrade it to? 245? 245 plus 5. Iron chunks. And 6,000 gold. You can leave the gems at the stash. You can use them from there. I just wish it would add it automatically, but never mind. I'm assuming I'm wasting money now. Because technically speaking, I don't need to upgrade this. It's not that good. I just wanted to see what it worked like. Okay, let's go to our stash. What are you doing in my room, bro? Right. Ah, this is fine. Let's just go. Yeah, I mean the potions are fine. I should actually have done a potion upgrade. Fuck. That was bad. I should have done the potion upgrade because yeah, I could actually use that. Right. Back into it. Why are you trying to kill me? I will ruin your life, sir. Look at this, fam. Right house, wrong street. The beta account won't get taken over once you would upgrade it to the official account, so it wouldn't make any sense, right? No. I mean, as far as I'm concerned, that's actually a good thing. Because it would feel terrible if you didn't manage to play the beta. And now you've also, like, you start from behind. So I'm actually pretty happy that the beta... I don't think the beta account is going to continue. I think I think you're gonna have to start over from scratch. Okay, so we're back in the cold, back in the dark, looking for that other girl, Nyral. Look at these guys just fucking attacking us. Yeah, just taking into consideration. Yeah, I mean, depends. Blizzard can sometimes do weird shit, so maybe Blizzard decides, no, your beta account will actually sort of count or keep counting. Do we go up or do we go down? Down first. Thank God this doesn't sound creepy as shit in here. If it rolls over, I would be so happy. Yeah, but think about all the people that wouldn't be happy. Because there are people that doesn't have the time to play the beta. Right, so are they just gonna get screwed? But it's also open beta. They could have played like us. Not necessarily. I mean, there are people that just don't like playing betas. I don't particularly like when betas carry over. Even though I understand the concept of why they do it, I generally don't like it. Beta is beta, and it should be beta. Not only that, beta tastings, drop rates may have been... Oh yeah, that's actually a very good point. Because I generally do think that the drop rate is a little high for some of the stuff. So like legendaries, for example, I'm not even max level and I already have like, what, 3, 4 Legos? And I've had 5? Look at these little things go, bro. massively boosted legendary drop chance. I'm hoping that they did, because if they didn't, it's not very legendary. You know, a Lego is a Lego because it doesn't drop often. If Legos drop all the time, it's no longer legendary. There's nothing special about it. I think it's something like 8x, what it would normally be, someone said. Well, that would actually make sense. 8x actually makes a lot of sense. Let's just cover all of our bases. This takes us down to where we were before. We don't want to go down, so we go. Also, the Soul Teleport have no distance limit, so extra wide monitor player have advantage. Dude, I don't know if anyone has an advantage when it comes to view distance in this fucking game. The view distance is wank. Like, they have to fix the view distance. I hate the fact that I can barely... I can barely see what's going on the battlefield. Okay, did we just clear the whole place? Find the goal. Fucking nowhere. She's gonna be in that area there, isn't she? That one area there that I have not cleared, that's where she'll be, right? Another 5 yalms out would be helpful. Yeah, it doesn't have to be much. I'm not looking to fucking, you know, see the whole battlefield, but I would like to see a little bit more of the battlefield than what I am now. Yep. She's definitely gonna be here. Here we go.
You're stuck in an illusion created by the Horadrim. The portal will lead you through this crude trap.
What a weird thing to say. What a weird creature. Yeah, well, it's a yard, right? But yeah, I would say field of view just slightly higher.
No harm will come to you here.
The hell is that?
Who are you?
An admirer of sorts. I saved you in the mountains. You'd lost your horse and crawled into that cave. Would have frozen to death if not for me.
Oh shit, it's this guy.
Why are you helping me?
Oh, it's very simple. You want to stop Lilith, and I want you to succeed. But you'll never do that by following the Horadrim.
So how do I do it then? You gonna tell me, or?
Their path always ends in fire and death.
Yeah, they're pretty useless, I know.
Seen enough. Open the door.
That's not creepy at fucking all. Dude, what is this place? Look at these things just trapped here.
Why are you telling me all this?
To warn you, a day will come when the Horadrim stumble. Don't be there when they do. The portal will lead you to that little girl you're looking for.
Okay, so he does not like the Horadrim. What's your theory, Mike? Do you have a theory?
Tristram, the Horadrim of old imprisoned Diablo, the Lord of Terror beneath the earth. And then they built this town nearby. You can see how that turned out.
This is Tristram? What the fuck are you saying? Dude, I played Diablo 1. How is this Tristram? What about this is Tristram? Okay, so the fountain in the middle, the blacksmith would have been somewhere here. Or was it the inn over here and the blacksmith over here? This does not look like Tristram at all. Yeah, I don't know what version of Tristram this is, but it's definitely not a version that I'm familiar with. Hami, how you doing? A lot of people think it's casual or a servant of Mephisto. I mean, it would make sense that the demons would not want Lilith to succeed. So that does make sense. Ace, how you doing, bro? I think the wolf is Trungwol. I have no idea who the fuck that is.
I like the world the way it was, without Lilith. Her little game of rebellion will only lead to chaos. You've already seen visions of the damage she can do. Yes, I know you have fed her blood. Do you feel it changing you? Perhaps not yet. But as long as Lilith walks in your world, it is only a matter of time.
Mephisto, but Meph is the only lord we destroyed the Soulstone for, so he shouldn't be capable of returning. To be fair, though, I think that Soulstone story is complete bullshit. Because we have destroyed the Soulstones of the lords before, and they continued to come back. So, the theory that the Soulstones allow us to kill them permanently, we spoke about this yesterday, and as Mike pointed out yesterday, the Soulstones seem to just destroy their anchor to Sanctuary, like you just said there. They still always go back to Hell. So you can't actually kill the Lords of Terror. Which kind of would make sense, because they're part of... is it Tammut? They're the 7 heads of Tammut that could not die. And it kind of makes sense that they wouldn't die either, because even after their battle, Tiamat and Anu, yeah, the battle between Tiamat and Anu, it kind of makes sense that they wouldn't be able to die, because those two weren't able to die either. Yeah, so Primevals, the Lords of Terror, they don't die. We can remove them from Sanctuary, but they don't die. And it kind of makes sense that this wolf might be one of the Lords of Terror, because if Lilith succeeds, Sanctuary is destroyed. And the Lords of Terror would probably not want to see that happen.
Back in the Herodrum's illusion.
Yeah, fuck the Herodrum.
There you are. I think I've lost my way. The same thing happened to my mother and me earlier on. The trail to the vault ends here, so it should be somewhere around in these woods.
What's wrong with her face? Turn the fuck around. Oh no, it's just her hair. Lilith doesn't want to destroy sanctuaries. He wants to take the people off sanctuary, raise them as an army, combine them with the armies of hell to destroy the high heavens. My theory. That still destroys sanctuary, though.
Someone toying with us. This is amazing. Now this. What's supposed
to do? I mean, how does that not lead to the end of sanctuary? Okay, we've made it out.
I see. The path is different now. The statue was the source of an illusion. We must be close.
You said that before. And we weren't close then, so I'm not gonna trust you, Narelle. I think you're just making this shit up as you go along. Hail Satan on this wonderful Sunday. My God, where's that? You know, bro. Holy shit, that's a bit fucking rough. But Beth was the only one not absorbed into it. Okay, let's hear it.
Not what I expected. But let's not give up hope. All we need is one book, one spell to help us cross the Black Lake and stop Lilith.
Okay. What do you want to bet that that one book, that one spell?
Sealed shut.
Yep. Makes
What's
sense.
the passage over there?
Okay, so somewhere here we should have a Roderick book. Lesser verses of incantations. Can I read the lesser versions of incantations, or? Damn, it would be nice if I could actually read that book.
I think it's written in Horodric code. And here, the same symbol on the door. I have an idea. You might want to take a step back.
Okay. Step taken back.
Chaspith Chat.
Good job.
Let's keep on. I wish Mother was here.
Old journal. Donan brought a book on his visit. The writing is ancient, a scroll from the Viserai. Lorath will not be pleased, but I'm to fight by his side one day. I need to study everything. Lorath is wise, but he's cautious. I'll prove myself to him. Why does Lorath sound so familiar? Many of the notes here deal in mathematics and astronomy. Each page is lined with commentary on star charts and prophecies. At least there's no evils inside their vault. Man. There's gonna be some kind of taste. Waiting for an opportunity, Alpaca. Probably since the start of the stream, Abaddon.
Should be easy enough to break it again. But why would someone use it here?
One way to find out.
Of course. We can't let anything stop our pursuit of Lilith. I'll open the door.
Oh, right. Yeah, I remember Laura.
We'll
Okay.
work faster that way.
Only if you stay on this side of the door.
Fine.
What am I looking for?
Don't you know? A book, a scroll, or anything that will help us cross the Black Lake.
I don't know how
Just
that
be
helps.
shut.
Dude. This place is mega creepy. And this is their study. It's nice that there's skellies in here. Anything? No. Look at this pit lord. Why the fuck is Hal here? Alright, these guys clearly don't know how to keep Hal out of their business. Oh shit. This place looks like Rivendreth. Deceiver, bro. How you doing, bro? Thanks for the first up chat. Really appreciate it, man. To be fair, same creator, so does kind of make sense. Could really use more enemies to, you know, corpse explode on. Does Rivendreth look like every other Gothic sanguine castle? Rivendreth looked phenomenal, though. What is this? Oh. Wait, what?
I cannot.
Oh shit, there's a fight here. A Herald of Lilith. Motherfucker. Jesus, bitch. Good lord. Okay, she does a lot of fucking damage. What are you gonna do, bitch? Wow. Unnecessary. Dudes. Yeah, just stun her so we can do this. Alright, that was quite the fight. It would have been much nicer if I could create more corpses. They use portals for everything, show-offs. Wait, you are doing it with level 20? I think I did it when I was level 13 or something. Yeah, but you do know they scale up, right? So all enemies scale up. Plus, I've been doing...
I should take this back to Nerel.
Where does this take me? Oh. Why didn't she stay here? I've been doing a lot of the side quests. So I've not really been finishing the story. Giant rat carrier, of course.
Interesting. This ledger was written by the Haradrim. This is chronicling spells and theories created by Rathma, the first necromancer.
Yeah.
That's not what we are looking for.
No. But it can still work. There must be a spell in this book we can use to bring my mother back. She knows the ritual to cross the Black Lake.
What a bad idea.
Are you sure this is a good idea?
It's all we have. My mother will help us through.
Your mother wanted to kill
Meet me
us.
down there.
No, this is a fucking stupid idea. What a stupid idea. Just ask her.
I thought I heard something, but demons? How is that possible? It couldn't have been the Haradrim. They're secretive, but would never follow such a path.
You never know. They might be evil as fuck. Rathma. That can't be a coincidence.
You mean that we found Rathma's book here, and Lilith's going after him? My mother told me once, there are no coincidences where immortals are involved.
Yeah, okay, that was helpful. So we're leaving this place. What's really annoying is the fact that there's an entire door that she won't let us go through. Like, what do you think lies behind that door? Damn it. Really? So where am I supposed to meet her now? Crossing over. For that you have to wait till the official launch of D4? Digitmark, don't you start fucking playing advertisements for Blizzard. I have no time for that. I don't want to wait. Willpower, attain, poison resistance, strength. What useless shit. Oh, Imperium Core. 3% lucky hit chance, 2.5% healing received, and 11% basic skill damage. I prefer the +4 to all stats, though. Damage per second is nice. I'm sorry, no idea. I wouldn't be shocked if they nerfed Necro once released. Do we know if Necro is really that overpowered, though? Because I don't feel like Necro is really that overpowered. I mean, it's powerful, but overpowered? They're not going to allow an invulnerability build, at least? No fun allowed, I guess. What's wrong with an invulnerability build? If the Necromancer is strong enough to become invulnerable, then surely it should be allowed. You guys are just haters. You're just fucking haters. That's what you are.
More strangers in the camp.
Zerk was always number one. Yeah, I didn't like the Sorcerer. I prefer Necromancer, or in Diablo 3, I preferred the Witch Doctor. Which we can't access. Fuck. See, this is why you guys know lifing it isn't a good idea.
I'll explain on the way.
Okay. Get these fucks. Don't start with the fucking lag again. Pointless class is pointless. Bring back one of the other ones. Have it on which class? Wait, you said you think the druid is
difficult to understand, and the notes weren't much better. I think I know how to talk with my mother again.
bringing your mother back is such a bad idea. I just want that on the record.
From the Black Lake.
No, I don't want to try any more classes, Growfile. Yeah, I don't want to spoil the game for myself. I told you guys. I will play every single one of these classes when the game launches. But I just wanted to play Necro to get to level 20 so I unlock the bullshit. And now I want to see the finish, like how this story ends. But then I'm done.
Mother, please, can you hear me?
My little magpie, it's you.
I can save you from this, Mother. I promise. I can learn how
Never
to...
stop. I can't be saved from my own mistakes.
Death's really helped her understand.
Only a husk. My spirit must pass on. And you must let me go.
Mother, no. I need you.
You need to move on, magpie, without me. But I can help you one last time before I go. You have the divine blessing. Your blood is the necessary key. You were so loved.
Did she just forget that her mother tried to kill her? Hey, this is weird. What kind of shit, Necromancer? Are you just giving away your blood willy-nilly? Dude, I have no problem giving my blood away. That's what necromancers
The way
do.
is open. We have to go. But do you think Lilith is even still here? It's been so long. I'm afraid she's won this one. Besides, I have to take care of my mother. But it's not over yet. Not for you. Lilith was after Rosma. Find him. Learn why. I'll be back at the vault. All right?
Okay. Enter the necropolis of the Firstborn.
How strange. Somehow this place feels like home.
Well, that's not good. We feel at home here? The fuck? Okay. Maybe because Rathma's blood runs in every single one of the necromancers.
You are the last visitor to my sanctum. Though, you come too late, just as Lilith did before you. For it was my father, Inarius, who arrived here first. It unfolded as my visions foretold. How we hurtle towards the prophecy's end.
Okay, so Lilith was also too late. That's actually good. But can someone explain why would a... How would a necromancer have the ability to see the future? Old ritual.
It started in dreams. I saw shattered images of the end of Sanctuary. The scales of a great serpent carried these visions. And so I went to visit him. My and the serpent's thoughts met, and the fragmented future was mended together. I put it down in order, and the prophecy was born.
So some ancient serpent showed him parts of the future that he himself could not see. But who is that fucking serpent?
I need to destroy the tumors to go any further.
Do we jump down? I guess. My question, haven't we made Inarius in D3 before already, if I can remember? I don't think we made Tyrael, and we made a lot of the other angels, but I don't think we made Inarius. Did we? So this is his sanctum. Can't go up there. I don't know if he planned this, but his sanctum is kind of fucked. Just made him, he's a dick. Grofile, yeah, he is a fucking asshole. Not even sure where the hell I'm supposed to be going. I should do these. Pretty much all I can imagine.
The prophecy became my burden. There were others that knew. Ones that couldn't understand the nature of such a thing. I knew Inarius would be driven to interfere, believing that it was about him. He saw himself as a savior, piercing hatred's heart in hell.
So the prophecy wasn't actually about Inarius. Dude, this guy, he's got some messed up fucking parents. Do you think he knows that his family is completely fucking stone cold nuts? Imagine, is this his crypt or his sanctuary? Because it looks like a crypt, doesn't it? The high raise pack is the... Wait, really? The high raise pack is 50%? I don't know that. How the hell? Oh, okay. I just downloaded everything, and that was the end of the discussion. I mean, 85 isn't that bad. You can do 85. In a few hours. Not a few hours. What the fuck am I talking about? Like half an hour, maybe?
So I locked the gates to hell. It was only a matter of time before others would discover what I've done and come demanding the key.
So he locked the gates of hell and Inarius came to him on. His parents, man. Imagine having parents like Lilith and Inarius. Entire game, but we're specifically locked to chapter 1. If Blizzard would ever make a Diablo series, movie franchise, or even animated series that could at least rival Lord of the Rings, Game of Thrones, or better, would be great. The only problem with that is it never seems to me like Blizzard spends really enough time working on the lore of Diablo.
Oh, you refuse to give me the key. You stand in the way of the Savior. The holy blood in your veins should be boiling.
Nothing you do will change the future I saw.
I create my own destiny. And this prophecy of yours is just a small part of it. It is is wider, beyond comprehension of ungrateful spawns like yourself.
So it really isn't about him. He's gonna die. I think that's the prophecy.
All you must understand is once I am victorious in hell, the high heavens will welcome me home, where I belong.
I wish it would be true, Father.
What the fuck is going on here?
Curse this place. I'm being followed.
Are we? Where? Who the fuck following us? Voice actor of Honor is 100% great. All the voice acting so far is 100% amazing. I think the prophecy actually foretells the... I think you are the one this prophecy is about, the savior, and you kill both Honorius and Lilith to save Sanctuary. I think that's what the prophecy actually foretells. But Honorius is too self-absorbed to understand that.
Beyond this chamber, there's nothing but death and mourning. How fitting it shall be your grave.
Oh my Jesus. Who the hell is that guy? Whoa, he's killing all of my fucking things, bro. No wonder shit's going wrong. I need to grade more. Man, fuck this guy with all these killing all my fucking skellies. Stop killing my skeletons, you bastard! I need more skeletons. Fuck me. I have no mages. Oh shit, nice. Who the hell is this? Knight Penitent, donning Father's grace. Okay. The fuck? Look at this thing.
Vigo! Who did this? I have done all that was asked. The pain is gone now. This was a just punishment.
The hell did Vigo in?
A stronger man would have refused Venard's bribe. Nerel. Nerel, is she safe?
Yes, she is safe.
Our meeting is no coincidence. I came here to help. Will you give this to her for me? I should never have taken it. It's so dark. I have repented. Do you think I was too late?
No, not too late. The light has come to carry you home. Do you not see it, friend?
Yes. Yes. I see it now. They have come.
You didn't need that armor to prove your worth, friend.
That must be terrible. Like. Christ. Okay. Not fun. What does this amulet do? When hit while not healthy, a magical bubble is summoned around you for 6 seconds. While standing in the bubble, players are immune. Oh. Plus rank of all curse skills. 5 damage reduction from close enemies. 5% essence cost reduction. 2.5% total armor. I mean, it's not great, but... it's better than what I have now. So we'll just go with this. I guess. Although I do lose 1 corpse skill. Fuck. It's a little sad. But then again, I might have to respec. I'm not sure if I'm happy with the spec that I have now. So we called it on 20 hours. Oh my god, the beast. Holy shit. 20 hours, really? I wonder if bone splinters might actually be a better bet. Let's stick with this build for now. It's fine. What do you think of everybody judging the game already based on level 25 beta? I don't think it's high enough of a level to judge balancing of classes in any shape or form. Thornshades, how you doing, bro? So the thing with betas is I don't think it's judgment so much as feedback, right? Hold up.
Give me the key to hell. I will not ask again.
You don't need to. I saw a vision of the key lifted from my corpse, under the watchful eyes of the great serpent in my sanctum. If you are chosen as you say, it will come to pass.
I mean, it is just people giving feedback. And I think that feedback is still welcome because that's the whole point of beta in the first place is...
It's too quiet. Where is she?
So the people can give feedback. I do think, though, that there are a lot of people sort of making claims about the game already, when in reality... you can't really claim anything yet, right? So in that regard, I do agree with you. I don't know if speaking about class balance yields anything from a beta. It would be like going to, playing World of Warcraft free version up to level 20 and then going, oh my god, warlocks suck, or warriors suck, or something like that. Yeah, because you only played until level 20. The class was never, like, the class was built to play well at max level when everything is available, right? So I do agree with you there. I think there's a couple of other things, but it might just be, so one of the criticisms that I have of the game, and it's not a judgment, it's just a criticism, Barbarian feels really bad until, like, well, actually, I'm level 12 or 13, I think, on my Barbarian at the moment, and it still feels shit. Like, it feels terrible to play. To my mind, that is a valid criticism, because it means that if you're gonna roll a Barbarian, you're gonna feel really bad for the first few levels. Like, it's just gonna feel really shit for the first few levels. So Blizzard could probably do something to make the first few levels a little bit better, right? Like, just the early levels a little bit better. I'm not saying anything about I'm not saying anything about its playstyle or about its damage, because, well, it's too early to speak to that. But I can say that it feels shit.
Rathma.
Is who Rathma? That's the serpent. Let's see Lilith's blood petals, shall we? Because she was here.
I don't know if you would have chosen to stand beside me in this new world, Rathma. But I would have saved your place, just the same. And now, all that you might have been has been stolen from me. Stolen.
Who killed him? That's not Honorius's. That's the key.
This key unlocks more than the doors of hell. It unlocks our path to the future. A future made possible because of the price you paid. Your sacrifice will not have been in vain.
So Lilith is the chosen one. Or maybe she isn't. Huh. This is wild, actually. I can't leave this, right? Yeah. He said that he saw the key being lifted from his corpse under the watchful gaze of the serpent in his sanctum. It's Lilith that lifted the key, but I can't remember. Did he say that the key will be lifted? Hold up. Give me the key to hell, I will not ask again. You don't need to. I saw a vision of the key lifted from my corpse under the watchful eyes of the great serpent in my sanctum. If you are chosen as you say, it will come to pass. He never said that the one who lifts the key is the chosen one, only that the key will be lifted from his corpse. Who killed him? Because that's not Inarius's I mean, that's not Inarius's staff. No. The Watchful Gaze of the Serpent is on the wall there. You could see on the wall, there's a serpent, a painting of a serpent there. I think that's what they were referring to. I don't think you are the serpent. My theory is that my theory is that we are the chosen one. It was Inaris that killed Rothma? I mean, anything is possible, but that weapon did not look... It almost looked to Roderick. It definitely didn't look like an angel weapon. If not, it's a shame, given his significance. They didn't do a bit more with him. We might see more of him, though. Also, our character said that they were followed. But we didn't see who followed us.
Vigo wanted you to have this.
He was a good man. And Lilith? Was she even there? Did you meet her?
Already gone by the time I arrived.
There is more. I can see that.
Lilith took a key to hell off Rathma's body.
Then it was all in vain. She's the only one who got what they wanted.
Neyrelle. She came seeking the Haradrim of legend. Seeking hope. She found neither. But her part in things was far from over. In truth, we would need her more than she needed us. Didn't seem that way at the time, though. For anyone. Inarius proved to be just as unreliable as I'd feared. His self-obsession had driven him to murder his son, Rathma. And from the corpse left behind, Lilith had taken a key to hell. Where would she use it? We could only depend on ourselves to find out.
No, now. Okay, never mind. He killed him with his own staff. That's why the staff didn't look angelic. Because, well, it was his staff. Alright. So now we're finally... Like, things are starting to open up now. So you could use bone. They do more damage, but they obviously don't slow things. Yeah, and Inarius didn't even stick around to figure out, you know, that his son, like it was on his son's body. What a little asshole. But this was still fun. This was still actually very fun. I enjoyed the beta for what it was. And it was just enough of the story to whet your appetite. You know, to really make you want to see more of this story. So I think it was good. Yeah, I can't wait for the greatest story myself, Mike. I wonder if this is the full story up until this point, or if maybe we have even more things that's been completely left out. I do want to watch something. There's something I quickly want to watch now that we have a bit more. Which one is the one where he goes to hell? It's not the official release one. Which one is the one again? Is it this one? Yeah, it's this one, I think. Yeah. Wait, hold up. Abaddon, take care of yourself, fam.
Din omnon exousia. Ancora din exousia.
This cinematic really highlights just how fucked Inarius actually is. He's all about sacrifice and pain, and he's just fanatical. Like, he's priest forced to walk barefoot in hell, flesh burning as she's walking, because that's the kind of shit he does. It's just like he does not tolerate weakness. Why would anyone serve this? I think this happens after Digit. This will almost certainly be after, because you can see he's going into hell to basically slaughter everything in hell, and Lilith as well. And he couldn't do that before because he didn't have the keys to hell. But now that Lilith has opened hell, he can. So he is leading his armies into hell now.
May we fight true in his holy name. Blessed be the light.
I have returned to hell for you.
Dude. Oh, shit. He does look badass. That's true. He does look badass. I fucking hate the guy, but he does look badass. This is definitely the end screen of Act 2. Act 3 is in hell. I can see that. Rage Hoof. I can absolutely see that, yeah. It's gonna be... It feels like they also took a lot more care with this story than with almost any of the previous Diablos. Don't get me wrong, Diablo 1 and 2 had phenomenal story, and obviously Blizzard took great pains. They went through a lot of effort to make the story look and feel good. But it feels like this time around, they're doing a lot more with the sort of RPG element of ARPG. Was Lilith Akalith, maybe? I don't like Lilith. I don't like Lilith. I don't like Honorius. I would like to kill both of them. So far, Diablo 4 doesn't have a mommy character for me. It's not like World of Warcraft Savannah's Obvi. It's more just, I don't know. So far, there's no character that I really look to and think, okay, this is the character that I like. So in a video, the dev said Diablo isn't even supposed to show up yet, so he may be the expansion. That would be rather interesting. Because Diablo... How do we explain this? So Diablo not showing up yet. Do we know if any of the other Lords of Terror show up in the original? Like in the base game? Because it may actually be that Lilith only opens the gates in Act 2. Act 3 we go to Hell, and then the first expansion is something like the Lords of Terror that finally returns, and now we finally get to see Baal and Mephisto and Diablo and, you know, all of the Lords of Hell starting to show up. And I have a feeling that it's probably going to be similar to Diablo 2, where you get... The first will be, say, 1 or 2 of the Lords of Hell, and then there will be another expansion that opens more of the Lords of Hell. And if the game obviously is very successful, Blizzard might decide to just launch all of them, I guess. So all 7, the 3 prime, as well as the lesser guys. I don't know. I don't know what Blizzard's plans are for it, but they could milk this for all it's worth for a very long time, let's be honest. Because there's a lot of lore in Diablo, and up until now, Blizzard have never really taken great effort to lay out the lore and sort of, you know, really build out the lore. But if you really wanted to, the amount of stuff that you could do with Diablo is really off the charts. And considering that I still think this is an MMO, I could see Blizzard sort of sticking with Diablo 4 for a very long time. Basically, like every year or 2, new expansion, and just keep going. Just never end with the expansions. So basically turn it into a free-to-play MMO and have the battle passes be the quote-unquote subscription. Asmodan would be back, no idea though. Yeah, I mean, Asmodan, all of the lesser evils will eventually make a return, but it would be once the Gate of Hell is open. So if the first one is if the base game is gonna be dealing with Lilith opening the Gates of Hell, and obviously Heaven marching or Sanctuary marching on Hell, it is possible that the first expansion maybe unleashes the lesser evils, like Asmodan, and then the expansions after that starts launching the prime evils, as it were. But it's interesting to think about. No way of knowing, right? It's sort of anyone's guess right now. But I think the game is really good. I think the story is really good. I'm glad that we finished it. I'm not going to keep playing because I really don't want to spoil the game for myself. I saw everything that I wanted to see. I got to level 20, so I got the free shit, whatever the fuck it is. I don't know what you get for free, but you get something. I unlocked that. I saw just enough to make me really want to play the game. And yeah, that makes me happy. Mega excited. I cannot wait. Yeah, you and me both, Mike. I am super excited for this. But it is Sunday, so I'm going to love and leave you guys. I'm going to go watch the LEC. It is the final week of LEC normal split. So I'm going to go watch that and grab something to eat and chill out. I'll be back tomorrow. Yeah, I'll almost definitely be back tomorrow. I'm trying to think now. What are we doing tomorrow? We'll probably do some reacts tomorrow, and then we'll get back to Big Ambition. Because I still have an entire empire waiting for me with Big Ambition. This week on Wednesday, we'll start a new indie game, probably Terraformers, because Sun Goddess gifted us Terraformers. So yeah, we'll have to play some Terraformers. So Wednesday will probably be indie night, and we'll try out Terraformers before going probably back to Big Ambitions and more reactions and stuff. Tomorrow we'll do the second part of Knights for Luton, as well as Luton's video about the new stuff being added in Warhammer, because Luton released a massive video with all the new stuff being added, as well as lore and stuff. So you can just imagine that there's a lot of things to unpack there. So we'll probably react to that as well. So yeah, check me out tomorrow. Same time, same place as always, right here on Twitch. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for spending your Sunday with me. It's been an absolute pleasure, as always. Be kind to each other. Be good to each other. And I will see all of you tomorrow. Peace out, fam.